In this lesson, you will learn about respiration in human beings. How do human beings respire? So air is drawn to the body through the nostrils. Nostrils are lined up with mucus and cilia that filters the air as it passes through it. Next, the air travels through the pipe called trachea. The trachea contains the cutaneous rings that direct air into the lungs. The air passes through the bronchi before entering the lungs. Alveoli provide the surface area for exchange of gases, carbon dioxide, and oxygen. So the hose of the alveoli contains the blood vessels, which are capillaries. So when we breathe in, we lift up the rib and flatten the diaphragm. As a result, the chest becomes large and air again sucked into the lungs and fills the expanded alveoli. The oxygen in the alveoli now is taken by the red blood cells in the blood vessels called capillaries. Oxygen in the red blood cells then transported to the cells of the body. Then the cells in return release carbon dioxide, which diffuses into the blood and then released into the alveoli. In large animals like elephant, it is difficult for oxygen to reach all the parts through diffusion. Therefore, hemoglobin, a respiratory pigment present in the red blood cells, which has high affinity for oxygen. This pigment binds with oxygen from the air in the lungs and forms oxyhemoglobin. So later, through oxyhemoglobin, oxygen is distributed to all the tissues in the body. Tissues in turn release carbon dioxide, which diffuses into their near bloody capillaries. So this carbon dioxide is now insoluble in water, which is then being released as a bicarbonate. So let's have a recap. Air enters a human body through the nostril. It moves through the throat and then the trachea. From the trachea, it enters the bronchi and then goes into the lungs. So that point should be remembered. The bronchi form a network of tubes known as bronchiole. Each bronchiole has alveoli at the end. Hemoglobin absorbs oxygen from the air in the lungs and carries it into the tissues, and all